Good morning, Shubers. How you all doing out there? So, bit of a different kind of video for you today. Kind of breaking up all the Rainbow Six Division, all that kind of crazy fun stuff that's been going around on the channel for ages. As you probably saw from the title screen, this game is Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen. So, Dragon's Dogma was originally released back on 360 and PS3 back in 2012. I actually had the original version of the game, and my god, it was such a good game. It really took me by surprise and took a lot of other people by surprise, I think, because no one really expected it whatsoever. I think it was very under the radar, very unknown game. A lot of people kind of dipped their toes in and actually realised that actually this game is really badass. Actually, it's really good fun. It's actually quite a time sink of a game. There's loads of stuff to do. There's loads of things you've got to be keeping an eye on. You've got to be doing. The whole story and everything's a decent story. Like, there's so much going on in this game. There's really good. It will keep you intrigued. If you're into games like Skyrim, Oblivion, Morrowind, any of those ones, even any JRPGs as well, it kind of combines a little bit of everything. What it was deemed as is a JRPG company making a Western RPG. So you can imagine all of the things and the goodies that they're going to be chucking in with that. There's loads and loads of stuff you can do. There's loads and loads of quests. Like I said, you may notice I've got 3 followers as well. I'll explain the pawn system, which is what it's called in the game, a little bit in a minute. What I'll do as well, if you guys are interested, I can make a couple guides on the game as well, because I am quite knowledgeable, I'd like to think, about this game, because I played it so much back on PS3. Really loved it. It was actually by far one of my favourite games, probably actually of all time, because it was so much fun and just took me so by surprise. Really good fun, really enjoyable. If you haven't picked this up yet, it's actually fairly cheap. Steam, I think it's $23.99. If you look around Green Man Gaming, other places like that, you'll probably find it a little bit cheaper. Really worth the money though. If you are into these types of games, you won't regret it whatsoever. So, what's the story behind Dragon's Dogma? Dragon's Dogma puts you into the shoes of what is called an Arisen. This is what you'll refer to all the way through the game. I think I forget the story and I haven't bothered watching any of the cutscenes, but I think you've literally died and you've come back to life, and that's exactly why you are referred to as the Arisen. You get the choice of 3 initial starter classes as well. You can either choose a warrior, a ranger, or a mage. Obviously, you can see I've gone as a ranger. Actually played as a ranger beforehand. Really enjoyed it. Wanted to do it again. But the beauty is, with the pawn system, you can actually get 1 of each class plus 1 extra as well, including yourself. So you could have 1 warrior, 1 archer, 1 mage, and then whatever class you are as well. So it really does vary the game up. I've actually got 2 warriors on at the minute. I think I've got, yeah, they're both shield bearers, and I've got 1 mage with me as well, which actually you start the game with. So you get him straight off the bat. He's pretty powerful as well, which is good. But what else do I want to say about the game? So yeah, it's nice and cheap. The story is good. Loads and loads of stuff to do in the game. Runs beautifully on PC. They have actually done a absolute fantastic and superb job of getting this thing to run on PC. Some PC ports are fucking diabolical, and that's the only way I can explain some of them. Others are, yeah, they're alright, they're not too bad. This one, however, is really good. Like, I don't think I've actually played a port that has been so good. I've not run into any problems whatsoever at all with this game so far, and hopefully it's going to stay that way. For how much it is, yeah, okay, it's a little bit pricey for a 4-year-old game now, but you do get the expansion pack Dark Arisen as well, which adds in a load of other stuff. I think you get the soundtrack, the art book, you get loads and loads of stuff with this game just in the standard price. So I promise you it's really worth doing. It's really good as well because it's quite non-linear. You can literally run off, do what you want, do what you fancy. Awesome fun. You can literally, what I'm going to do in a second actually is I'm going to go back and sort out my pawns, because literally these guys I've had from the beginning, and I'm now getting pretty leveled up. So I want to start changing these guys around. You actually make a pawn in one of the first missions. That pawn will stay with you the whole time. You can then actually just get another 2 pawns to accompany you, but those guys are always going to be that one's always going to be with you. So just to bear in mind, if you make your character a ranger as such, make the other one either a warrior or a mage, is my personal tip. If you want to pick up another ranger from the pawn system, then go ahead, but you want someone that's a little bit different to you for your actual pawn that you've made. Talking about your actual pawn though, every time you rest, sleep, you just go off, this guy's actually gonna go and get his own experience. He's gonna learn how to do quests, learn how to fight certain monsters. Really in-depth system, the pawn system. It completely warrants its own video. So if you are interested in learning more about the pawn system, how best to use it, all that kind of stuff, leave me a comment below and I will definitely look at making a guide or 2 for it. Cat trying to eat my food. So yeah, just leave me a comment below. Leave me a like as well, all that lovely fantastic stuff, and that will show me that enough people are interested, and I'll put the time and the effort into making a couple of guide videos for the game, just covering a load of different stuff. If there's anything in particular you want me to cover, just let me know as well, because this game is pretty in-depth, to be honest. I did actually complete it first time round, but I never actually got round to playing Dark Arisen. I actually went out and bought it when it released, but just never got round to playing it, which was quite annoying really. But oh well, the joys of having no time in your life. So, Dogma Dark Arisen, really good Western styled RPG. To be honest, I think a very good price for it as well, what you're getting. You can put as many hours into this game as you want. This game is so good for that. You can put in so many hours, and literally there'll still be so much more to do for you. So there's loads and loads of content in the game, another reason why the price for it is so good. You get loads of stuff. It's quite in depth. A lot of people are using it as well, which obviously changes all the pawn system and everything. It gives you more options in terms of the kinds of pawns that you can use, the kinds of companions you can use, because every pawn is the pawn of someone, so it's someone's pawn that they have actually spent the time to create, which is really good. Obviously the higher level pawns are going to cost you a little bit of money, but to be honest, you'll be picking up money and whatever it's called, FC I think it's called, really easy, so there's nothing to worry about there. But that's where I want to leave it really. It was just a very short, quick glimpse into the world of Dragon's Dogma. I am a couple hours in. I have live streamed this a couple of times. I probably will be live streaming it a couple more times as well, because I always get people jump on looking to see what the game is like. But really worth getting. I cannot stress enough, this game is definitely worth getting on PC. If you are looking for a game to sink your teeth into, spend a few hours of your life in, then this is probably the game for you, especially if you've never played it before. Really good fun. A couple of downsides with it, yeah, the graphics aren't the best. It is obviously a 2012 game and you can tell that, but the gameplay, the port version, really worth picking up, I promise you. It's so good, it was so well done. Definitely worth the pick up. So I hope you enjoyed it, guys. I hope I've shown you this very brief glimpse into Dragon's Dogma and you've enjoyed it. Oh gosh, there they are. Couldn't find them then. Yeah, as you can see, there's tons and tons of battles and tons of fights and stuff to get your teeth sunk into. There's loads of different classes and everything as well that I haven't. Oh shit, I just got messed up. That I haven't actually mentioned, but there's so much you can do in this game. I promise you, it's definitely worth picking up. Hope you've enjoyed watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this bit of footage as well for the game. If you have, leave me a like, subscribe, all that lovely fantastic stuff. You know how it all works. I would love you forever, but I'm going to leave it there. Thanks for watching, and as always, I will catch you in the next one.